these are. I turned all those off.
Yeah, right now there's not.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh, that's very loud.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear you.
Hello. Levitt Soccer. Buzz Media. Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect.
All right. We are maxing out the volume a lot on here. Just go like this. All right, that should be a bit better. There.
All right. Cool.
Okay. What's the score? I wasn't paying attention.
I believe 1-0 still.
1-0? Okay.
Last I checked.
Yeah, Erskine is a pretty strong team.
Erskine 1, Levitt 0.
Yeah. They're 5-0 right now.
Erskine's 5-0 currently?
Yep, they've let out a goal like every single game. So as long as we can put some shots on net, I'm sure we can score. Because apparently their goalie plays a little bit strange. So
I don't even know if I can see the goal. Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Strange how? Do we have some inside information on to exactly how the goalie plays?
my headset's disconnected
Oh,
currently.
fantastic.
What just happened?
Well, I think this is
Oh, wait,
playing
you're
right
that
now.
one?
That's why.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it is.
God, Ben.
Ben.
What about now?
is there an echo?
We'll figure it out.
Hello, 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 hello.
Think we're okay?
All right. Okay, that insider information.
Yes,
So,
insider information. There appears to be a strange technique that the Erskine goalie is
Yeah.
using.
So I can't remember what year it was, but Ian scored on him in one of the weirdest ways I've ever seen anyone score. So he
Okay.
took a shot from probably the outside of the circle
Okay.
to the net. The goalie dived about 4 seconds before the ball got to him, and it kind of just bounced over him.
Interesting.
So realistically, if he does that again this game, we're going to have some pretty good opportunities.
All right, well, he made a good save there, so
Yeah. Like I said, he's probably
maybe
a
not
lot
all the
better.
time, but
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
something to look into, something to consider as it goes.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me
Yes, I
Nope.
can hear you.
in the phones?
No, not at all.
I cannot hear you.
No.
Can you actually not hear him? I can
Nope.
hear him.
I mean, I can hear you, like, not through the headphones, though.
Okay, wait a second. So I'm looking.
Oh my God, you're very loud in my ears right now.
Oh, well, great. That works then.
Oh, don't talk so loud.
Speak soft.
Okay, that works.
That's weird.
I think that's
That's
worse.
weird. Do
if
not
he talks
whisper into
quietly. Yeah, don't whisper in my ears.
How's that? Is that loud?
Excellent.
That's fine.
I turned it down. So, you can go listen on my phone and see if it sounds good.
Something not factored into the broadcast was enough chairs.
And yeah, we have one chair here,
One chair.
and no one's sitting in it.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We don't need no chairs. Here,
Well,
get a
Ben,
direct.
That's okay.
Nice ball. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So far, I've been watching. They've been coming down the right side and piling up on the left, hoping to catch us outnumbered.
So who is it that we have in net, do we know? Because I know Matt
yes,
Weber
we
is
have
not in.
Cole in that right
Cole
now.
Johansson?
Yes, Cole
All right,
Johansson.
So Cole Johansson
Matt.
as the goalkeeper.
Yes.
Excellent.
He's very level-headed, so that's a good position for him.
Yep.
Because Matt is still on leave from his concussion.
Some game audio, like a low-level game audio.
Is it not loud enough?
No, it's just like.
Oh, the actual game. You just our voices. The way to get that would be. No. If you turn that on, it's wicked loud, and you're going to hear everybody talking.
And you're going to hear us twice.
Curtis in pursuit right now.
Oh, he's
Supported by
trying
Logan
it
Barabee, it would
down.
appear.
And try it and listen. Apologies to people tuning in and want to
And
hear about this
out of
game and
bounds
don't want to hear us
off of
discussing
Erskine.
audio,
Yep.
but that's what happens.
It is what it is. It's not what it's not, as they say, folks.
We have a it's a new era in Buzz Media. We have a,
Yeah. Fancy soundboard.
yeah, well, and we're using these OBS.
OBS.
What does OBS stand for?
Open broadcasting software.
Exactly. Thank you. for
Objectively bad sound quality.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Go pick up by
Goes.
Blake on that
Blake
steal.
gets it to the outside.
Goes out wide. Hopefully he can swing up to Cooper.
Nice job keeping it in bounds by Philip Roberge, I believe.
Yep.
Nice step.
Riley Bernier keeping the pressure on.
You can see Erskine has a well-built attack. The way they're setting up those triangles and then moving it up
Yes.
the sides.
Yeah. They're also putting a lot of pressure on. They're moving the ball very quickly.
But
Good cut in by Erskine.
Ooh, nice.
And Austin has a great step there. Looking for a ball down the line. Good stop by Curtis.
what happened on the goal? I wasn't sure. For anybody who tuning in who's curious, do you guys know?
We were in the midst of a
I was in the
audio
midst of trying to
fiasco.
fix the-
I heard that there was a
Yes.
goal. I didn't actually get to witness what
Okay.
happened.
Well, we
but
don't know.
it is 1-0 Erskine.
I believe it was on the far side of the 18 from us. They took a shot, and it was really well placed.
All right.
Do not fact check that, please. I will not be correct.
Yes. Please, no one fact check that.
All right. You're currently getting in the way of the game on
Yeah,
the
that's
sideline.
okay.
That's the kind of camera work you get at Buzz Media. We try to get right on the field until Randy Swift comes along and yells at us. And
Some will say we're blocking the view. I say we are the view, folks.
hey,
Yes.
I mean, I guess what's more important, that the scorekeeper know what happens or that you, the viewers, at home?
Oh, nice
But
physical play by Blake Springer there.
Here we go.
Taking the ball away, giving it to Garrett Godden.
God, that's a nice contact. See if he's going to try to reset things out in the corner.
Now, Garrett Godden has great pace, and he often uses that to just drive through the front line. And also an amazing throw. He just
Oh,
threw
that was
that.
nice. Drop it back.
Very
Fired on.
A little bit
Was
wide.
that Blake sending that across?
Yes.
Yep.
Sure was.
It was. It looked like it was supposed to be a shot, but at this point, I'm not sure.
No. What I like there, though, is if you notice, Garrett took the quick throw in. He didn't wait.
Yeah.
He saw the one person he wanted.
Yeah. Taking the opportunity as it presents itself.
Yeah, a lot of time there you would wait and set things up, but
No, we don't do that. We kind of just go as quick as possible and catch them
Keep
off
the
guard.
pace going, yeah.
We do not want to slow down.
have we introduced ourselves?
Nope.
No.
We have a player announcer,
Yes, that would be me.
Miles.
Yes, Miles Hanscom, that is me.
And why are you announcing and not playing?
Well, I injured myself, but I will be back on the field by Saturday. So
Oh, for homecoming.
Yes, for homecoming.
Excellent. So you're back at practice. You're just not quite ready back
Yeah.
to play. So you get those bonus announcing today.
Oh yeah.
And, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I might be playing goalkeeper in the Saturday game.
The varsity game?
Yeah,
Nope.
because I played in the past, and having someone bigger in the net is always a little
Yep.
bit better.
If you're not in net, where are you going to be playing?
Probably right back.
Yep.
That was my main position over summer soccer and pretty much my whole entire soccer career. Either that or like wing. But
And Weber's still out a little longer.
yes, yeah, he got kicked directly in the face when he was making a save.
That'll do it.
Yeah, it was
That'll do it.
It was a cross, and it went over the 6, and he dove out
nice.
to get it.
That was a nice step by number 1 there from Erskine. I do have an Erskine roster here.
Yeah. No, he dove out to get it, and the kid tried to take a shot and hit him in the face.
Liam Perfetto
Liam
made a nice
Perfetto.
step there. Gave
Matt
himself
Weber,
an
a very
opportunity.
physical athlete.
Yes,
in
he
a lot
is.
of stuff.
He
I can
is.
speak personally to that as I got trucked during a game of Capture the Flag late last year by Matt Weber.
We should introduce ourselves.
Indeed.
That is Will Parkin.
Yep, resident high school soccer expert.
Yep.
Was an absolute stud
Well,
in
as-
6th grade.
As
That's about
the
it.
phys ed teacher, I
Indeed.
feel like you should really know all the sports.
Probably, I do. I got, jack of all trades, master of none. I got a vague understanding of it, but that's why we have Mr. Isaiah Davis, former coach Isaiah Davis.
Former coach, former player,
Former
obviously.
player Isaiah Davis to add the real X's and O's specific analysis
Yes.
along
Yep.
with Miles
And
Hanscom,
also
current
some
player.
Buzz Media expertise. Fire took a bid, as they say, but went way over, so
Yep.
that was good. Please join us in the chat with
Yep.
complaints, comments. Tell us how the audio is
Questions,
working.
comments, concerns.
We do see a few people working here. Spread this link around. I guess I could send this link out now that
Yeah.
now that it actually is working. But that's going to mean I'm not watching the game for a minute, so somebody else is going to have to talk about
Nice
that.
ball control by Levitt.
Yes.
Keeping it away from Erskine until right then. Like Springer.
It's been in our end most of the half, which isn't a surprise. I mean, Erskine's really good. Oh, but here we get a bid.
Looks like
The
Cooper
key on this-
McRae with the ball.
Yeah.
You're not going to... Oh.
Really taking on
Oh, now he's going to send
the
it across.
entire Erskine.
Oh.
defense, just being very physical.
Coach was looking for a foul there. Nice job by Springer trying to keep it in. Bobby puts it
gonna
back
get
in.
Riley's going to get a pass. Perfect. To Caleb, who's going to take a shot.
Caleb took a bid.
Bounced a little bit off the ground, so it was pretty awkward.
What I was starting to say is you want to take advantage of your opportunities against a team this good.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get a ton of great shots. You know that.
They're 5-0 for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if we can get some shots on, if the problem is we just have to get it on net as quick as possible, and they're always on us. They're a very quick team.
Ooh.
Great block by Caleb Barabee.
And obviously, it'd be nice for it to be 0-0 to be ahead, but 1-0 is you're still right in the game.
Oh.
Here. Look at those goalie skills right there, Miles.
Yep.
Scooping
Thank
that shot up.
goodness for Miles Hanscom saving all of the equipment.
yeah.
Almost a disaster.
Oh, we did not introduce the final member of our team, Ben Libby.
Benjamin Libby, camera
Oh,
extraordinary.
here we go. Here's a
The ball to
chance.
Caden. Oh,
Oh. Still got a chance.
great steal by Philip Robage. He's going
See
to
if Phil can get across in there. Gives it.
get tripped.
And they're going to call the direct. I'm impressed by how well Levitt's using the back passes.
Yes, we have this year. This is probably the year we've used it the most. We have very technical midfielders. Ian Redstone is very, very good at controlling the ball. Even if someone's right on him, he can still just dribble like he's not even there. And then
Here we have a direct. Where do you think he's going to put this one? He asked for 10.
he might go for a shot, but if I think about it, he's probably going to go far side of the 6, and then because we have Caden, who has a lot of pace at the back.
Yep.
You see him? He's probably going to make a run in.
And then Ian to kind of.
Yeah.
And who do we have?
The furthest back is Riley Burns.
Oh, is that Riley?
Yes.
Oh,
he
but he
takes it
took a bid.
close. Yeah. Feeling a little bit confident there. Sub in Logan Barabee for Cooper McRae.
Yeah, what you're saying. So and I've noticed though, in just a few minutes we've watching, I've seen 3 or 4 guys look backwards to support instead of, which is nice because sometimes
Yeah.
people just want to drive it forward into like 3 defenders. You got nothing.
Yeah. We're working on driving down the center instead of just the sides as well. Because in our last game, we kept driving into the corner and it wasn't working very well. So
Yep.
last practice we worked on looking
Trying to
back.
go
Yeah.
up the middle.
Trying to get more creative because
Well, that's the name of the
Yeah.
game, really. There's
Yeah.
one thing that's different between, and I know Parkin is a football guy.
Yep.
Football, if there is creativity, it's coming from your coaches.
Right.
But it makes
Yeah.
them play ball. But
Once
soccer,
once it
it's-
happens on the field, usually that's kind of just how it's going to go. Like the coaches have to do the game planning. There can be some creativity in the play calling, but soccer there's a lot of fluidity, a lot of stuff that can be made.
So what you
individually
really
out
need
there.
is you need the players. You teach and practice, giving people options, having different things to think about, and then the creativity comes through in the game and reacting. Going up those wings can be great in some games.
yeah.
But if that's the only kind of tool you got in the toolbox.
Yeah, they're just going to adjust to it because the good thing about soccer is you can adjust formations just to deal with people. And you can see they will be outside if we do send it out.
Yep.
They will pressure us to the outside as far as they can. So.
Oh, and there's a
ball
nice
to the center.
bounce.
Logan,
That's going to bounce to the keeper there from Erskine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes you pull those outside for a while.
Yeah.
It pulls it wide, and then it
Yeah.
creates that space in the middle of the field.
It creates a really good opening to just drive it home.
Nice hustle back.
Good pass by Ian to Logan, who passes back, and it'll be through ball, hopefully.
Yep.
Oh, it was a good look by Logan, but
Yeah, it's a
Ian
good
was
idea.
not
He
ready.
didn't quite get the.
Yeah, he didn't get the power
angle.
on it or
Yeah.
the angle. Yeah,
Caleb.
great clear by Caleb.
These
Awesome
last few
quick
minutes,
clear.
Levitt's played really
Yeah.
well.
All right.
They were just waiting for us to get the audio fix.
Yeah. so they could start playing for real.
To be honest, maybe they've been playing good the whole time. We were just too
Yeah,
busy to actually notice.
We were paying
True.
There's a
attention.
decent chance that there's just been good play the whole time.
All right. Ian is going to be taking this kick. We are quite outnumbered at the front right now. It was 7-3 at the top. Or 4. Sorry.
Referee making sure to keep the team honest out there.
Yeah. Logan is very fast. Our strikers are very fast. Both Logan, Caden, and Cooper, also Garrett, very fast. And they do definitely use that to their advantage.
Now, what is Levitt's record currently?
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
Aren't you on the team?
Yeah, I'm on the team. Doesn't mean I remember everything.
That's the kind of inside information that we have.
That's the
here,
inside
folks.
information we counted on when you put on this podcast. I mean, you did fix the live stream and the audio,
Yeah.
which was not the kind of inside information we were counting on.
No. Hopefully
But-
that's on the outside.
Probably the most important.
Okay, Connor just hit that with the back of his head. That is not what you want to do.
Send it deep there to Garrett.
Hit right to Logan, going to hit it to Cooper, who will take a missed touch. See if Blake turns it around. Yes, he does. You send it up into the corner. Oh, bad trap.
Ooh.
Great block. Or intercept, actually.
Trying to really possess and get some things going in the midfield, though. I see what you mean. I
Yeah.
didn't mean to bump you my phone. That was that wasn't a signal. That was just
I was like, am I doing something?
it was an inadvertent bump. I'm checking the chat, which nobody's commenting on. I think there's really only one other person watching. But I mean, hundreds, assuming, are going to watch later. Oh,
think it's just
actually,
Ben.
nobody else is watching. It is just us.
Thank you for Ben for pointing it out that he is actually just watching on his phone.
Well,
It's always good for the to watch it back later.
yeah.
Okay, we get a clear on this or not.
Oh, nice
Good
little side step.
Ooh.
Good clear. Great touch by Logan.
Nice,
He's going to send it right up
Logan.
the line.
Up towards Garrett Godden.
Garrett's going to send that through to Cooper. No.
He's going to use his pace. Nope. It's a throw for us.
Number 17, the captain, Aiden Larrabee from Erskine, tried the old,
Yeah.
I just act like I have the throw in, and it sometimes works.
It does.
He just confidently.
Great look by Logan Barabee.
I'll tell you where that throw-in thing works really effectively is men's league soccer when I used to play, and the one ref often didn't see. So just confidently taking the throw-in like you earned
Good
it.
clear by. Oh,
You know, confidence is a big part of anything.
hopefully he can get a few touches on that.
So? So what?
Caden just subbed in for Logan Barabee.
Who's the homecoming match for you guys? Oxford Hills, correct?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
I asked and then answered my own question, which is that you're playing Oxford Hills at homecoming. I remembered
Yes,
it
we are.
after I asked the question. It wasn't like one of those rhetorical ones where you already know.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about Oxford Hills this year? I know they're
There
Class
is-
A.
Yeah, they're a decent team, but they're definitely someone that we can beat.
It's a very winnable game for you guys.
Yeah. We had
And
a
probably a good beating a Class A team is some nice
Yeah.
hit points. Nice job.
Ooh, good pickup by Cole Johansson.
Yeah. Was that number 19? He really wanted that ball there. Something that's really important is just going right towards the net, no matter if the ball is going to go right to the keeper's hands.
Oh, and there we get the half.
That is the half.
Snuck up on us. Seemed like a quick half because
We really only.
broadcast about a quarter.
We have a drone?
Do we have a drone?
Wait, do we have a drone?
Do we have a drone?
uh,
That'd be cool if we did have a drone.
actually, we're not allowed to drone MPA events. Yeah. They're not allowed to fly any drones over. Now, that doesn't mean we don't want a drone.
Yeah.
It just means we can't use it at sporting events. We'd have to use it at.
Maybe we just get like a really long pole and hold a camera on the end of it.
You know what I want is in the NFL, a lot of times they're on those wires. That's not a drone.
That's not a drone.
That's
Spider
not a
cam.
drone, and I really feel like we could get one of those.
Spider cam. It's on like the cable.
Any comments?
We have not yet had any comments. Let's see.
Well, we do have that lift down by the football field.
Ben,
the
did
blue
you make
lift.
a
If we get
comment?
the
So you're
lift
trying to wait for us
to
to
the,
understand it?
To, like,
I think
the
we might
top of
have
the
a
booth.
comment in there. If we want to take a look at it.
You think we
There's
do
a
have a comment?
comment?
Oh,
I believe Ben's giving a mischievous look of.
what's our comment? Best camera work ever from Ben
Oh
Liddy.
my
Now,
God.
Ben, if you're going to give yourself a compliment, which I'm not against and not opposed to, you shouldn't use your own name. You got to disguise that a little bit.
Yes, shout out to Benjamin Libby from Benjamin Libby.
Oh.
Yeah. That's a rookie mistake, Ben, but that's
Well,
fine.
I
You're a
guess he's
freshman.
not really giving himself a shout out. He's just making a
Oh,
statement.
actually,
back.
he is just
This
making
is
it.
just
That's
a
just a confident
literal
statement.
description of what's going on out here. Best camera work ever by Ben Libby.
Well, best field level once we get the drone / spider cam.
Yeah,
Is it
but
called a
until that
spider
happens,
cam?
it's the only one.
That's what Parkin was saying.
I believe so.
Did you just make that up, though?
Kind
or-
of, but it sounds right.
Yeah,
it's on because it's on the cables.
That goes back to
Confidence.
confidence. I believe that's called a spider cam because you just said it was.
Say something
Have
with
an eye on something very important.
what is that?
Oh, the lights?
Yeah, I just put them on the lights because I didn't know what to do.
Hey, let's
Okay.
get some other things. What else can we look at on this camera? Let's get some camera work.
Let's take a look at the soccer team over on the hill.
Yep. Oh, let's see if you can get that, Ben.
Feels like a big
Yeah,
ask
that-
of Ben.
That's going to take some.
This is some
Take some work to
maneuvering
get there
along
after
going
that
on.
There are some golf carts in the way, which
Yep.
might be an issue, but is he sneaking it through?
Can't you crank it up? This is the time to go higher, Ben.
Yeah.
Right here.
See, this is why we need that lift over
Best
here.
camera
we
work
have the
ever?
lift. Look at this thing.
Not at this rate. Oh my
We
god.
are. Is that as high as it goes? Can you now see them?
I can't tell you.
There's a zoom in on Ryan LaRoche. Ben
he's
is
going with the extra lift.
Ben's
This.
just going manual.
Wait, we can do. live
There's a
from here.
delay on that one, but we can
Okay,
watch this.
up and
That
left.
camera's not really getting anything.
You gotta look up a little bit.
It's going
Pull
to
back a bit.
get the tilt. What about now?
No, too high.
No,
Too
no.
high. A little bit lower there. No.
Maybe we just stop
there
what we're
they are.
doing.
Oh no.
How about that?
Oh, there they are. You saw some.
You saw him for a second.
Get some coaching. Hopefully they're able to focus better on the coaching than we are.
Yeah. It's all like that's yeah.
That's well, and there's some other people. Let's see what else we can get.
Yeah,
Maybe get some crowd shots.
Let's go back to ground level. How about that, Ben?
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Yep, go
I'll be
get a
back.
drink.
Hey, do you want to take over?
Elliot's gonna hop in for a minute.
Ooh.
Alrighty, hello.
Hello.
Elliot,
awesome.
how's it going?
Say hi to all the people, Elliot.
Hello, everyone.
No
How are
one's
your
there.
fans?
Oh, I think they're all there. Probably like 5 of them.
Well,
you are grossly
you're grossly overestimating our
what's
current
going on
viewership.
here.
But that's okay. Elliot, what are your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, give us your
Give us a
in-game
breakdown.
analysis.
From what I saw, looked pretty good. It looks like we're talking a good bit, knowing what to do, where to put the ball, talking before we pass and everything, which is something that some games we haven't done the best at.
Okay,
But
communication
so
on the
far-
field's big.
How
Yeah.
exactly do you improve on communication? Is that something you are encouraged to do in practice, or is that just kind of a natural progression throughout the season?
I'd say both, kind of. I think it's really just
I know as a coach, I like to yell, start talking to each other and let's talk, and you're not talking.
yeah.
That's really one of my main techniques during a game to get people to talk better.
Well, you practice like you play. So do you think that is that a coaching technique during
It is.
practice?
Yeah.
You're just yelling
Yeah.
at them
Oh,
to talk more?
No.
Or just getting people used to talking all the time
Yeah.
is really what it comes down to. Is just calling, and you kind of force people to do it when they don't need to. You
Now,
just
what are
get
some
people
of the
used-
comments that we would be looking for from some of these players? Like, what are some communications that they're going to be sharing with each other?
For the most part, it's calling before you pass the ball. Like if you're going for a cross, where you want to get the ball. If you want to go corner, yell corner, or just if you have the ball, yell the name before you pass.
Yep. You can also communicate a lot to the person with the ball, like if they have time, if someone's on their back.
Yeah, that's
Now, if you're yelling corner, would that not give a heads up to the defensive player to then go to the corner to defend them?
Yes,
It's
but-
fine. It's not a
yeah.
problem.
But
Because they don't
especially-
know whether or not the person's actually going to do it, and they
So
also
there
still
could
have
be
to react to what's.
Some fake communication going on out there? Maybe have some codes?
There
I mean,
can be.
We've
Do you guys
come
are you
up
guys
with
just
codes.
straightforward, or do you try to maybe like talk in
We've
some sort of
practiced some
coding?
codes before, definitely.
Yeah.
We don't use them all that much, but just because they're a little bit harder to memorize than everything else. But for the most part, we've practiced a couple and during practices and everything, and I think we've used at least one or two of them during games before.
Plays?
Just like codes and everything.
The time that so when I was coaching, I never worried about codes during the flow of a game, but it was like on corner kicks,
Yeah,
directs,
that's
and
really
plays
what it
like
is.
that. That's where you come
Because
up
then
with it.
times when you can set up a little more, like as
Yes.
you're running down, kind of the adrenaline's flowing, you're like getting a little more, not distracted, but focused on the gameplay. You don't really want to be worrying about what different words might mean.
Yeah.
But when you do have the time to set up, when you're like off to the side, when you're kicking in, when you're throwing in, that might be a little more
Yeah.
secret
Yep.
communication
Oh yeah,
going on.
throw-ins and corner kicks, both you want to communicate.
Yeah.
And it's probably similar things you do in football. Like sometimes we do it like if you want it down the line, you just say any word that starts with L.
Yeah.
And that could throw people off because they think you're calling plays, which is nice, when you're really just saying
Right.
something really simple. That was a good one. We one time when I was coaching, we had different formations that we named. So we had like Argentina, Italy,
Yeah.
but then we had Cameroon because back then the Cameroonian team advanced actually pretty far in the World Cup, and it was just on hustle. Like it was all hustle. So we would yell, different formations during the game. But when I yelled out a formation, so if I said Argentina, every player on the team was supposed to yell it to make sure everyone knew we were changing.
Right. Again, communication being important.
But then if you yelled Cameroon, everyone yells it, and it doesn't mean anything except play harder.
Yeah. So it's just kind of an encouragement throughout the team.
But the added bonus is the other team and then looks to their coach because they're changing something and they don't know what it is they're changing and they're trying to figure out what your adjustment is.
Interesting.
The intensity, that one was a good one.
Yeah. I think for the most part, most of the codes that we really ever talk about are for corners. Just what do we want to do for this corner to throw them off guard and just get a chance
Yep.
for any goal for corners. I know for practice that's pretty much all the codes that I remember we've practiced is all on corners.
All right. You're going to let Miles back in?
Yeah.
Thank you, Elliot.
Thanks, Elliot.
Also, Elliot's going to be dropping. We should ask Elliot a question. Wait, give him it back.
Here.
Back to Elliot.
Elliot, homecoming teaser's dropping
I think
Friday HBT.
Friday morning. Yep, Friday morning.
Friday during HBT, we're going to have that. And
Teasers
you've been
how
working on
so?
it?
What does that mean exactly?
Let's see, we got sports. We got some sports clips to get
Sports
everyone
clips?
hyped up for.
So some hype videos might be dropping
Some
on
hype
Friday.
videos,
Some
yep.
like
Hype videos. What else is in there?
Some
Dang
baby
chip
food.
segment.
Some baby food. Yep.
An apology from me.
naturally.
And what else?
I'm not really sure what
All
else.
right.
Of course.
But
the
Friday
sponsor.
HBT.
Friday HBT is when it's dropping. Yep.
And then we'll be covering things. All right, you
Tune in.
filmed a lot of that. That's why I wanted to.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right. Thanks,
I
Elliot.
think there's another person watching other than us.
Hello.
Oh,
Heck yeah, there is. Hello,
I've
other person.
returned. Yes, hello, person.
And that's the computer counts.
Well, we haven't changed anything on there in a while, so it should
if you
be
go back
fine.
to this, we can. This one's
It does say
delayed,
free.
but it gives you the.
Audio-
the
oh,
audio
there
is the
we go.
best, also from Ben Libby. But
Thanks,
yeah,
Ben.
it does tell us that we have a couple people watching.
Heck yeah.
All right.
Only one of them is you, so 2 people watching.
Oh.
Welcome, Erskine fans. We do not yet know how to put the score on the screen, but it is 1-0 Erskine at the half.
We'll get there
I can
eventually.
do that.
Of course you can. Do you want to do it right now or just wait till another day?
I could.
It's up to you.
No, we don't have the
Yeah.
available technology.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not because he doesn't want to. It's because like the.
Well, I don't want
technology
to do it
available
and
to
then
us.
like mess everything up. It's not that.
Yeah,
hard,
we'll just wait,
really.
we'll just
it's,
wait.
It's
Help you
really
out
not
here,
hard
Miles,
at
but
all.
Okay.
Because you just go like, you go here and then you add text and then you can just put it wherever you want on the screen and you can do
Oh,
let
see,
it-
the thing that was nice in the Sling Studio was there was a scoreboard.
you can do that too. So you
Okay,
can,
that's what we need to figure out.
yeah.
Because you could just.
Like you can put like certain programs and stuff in here.
That's what we
that'll
need to-
work. You can just search up online, like search up OBS scoreboard for sporting events or something,
Alright.
and then set it up.
Coach is calling out first 5 minutes here. You want to hit it hard. Most goals come last 5 minutes of the half. So this would be a nice
Yeah.
time to get that equalizer.
Now Erskine is playing very high up right here.
Oh, yeah. Deep cross out of bounds.
High and
Looks like
outside.
it's a goal kick for us, for Levitt Area High School. So our main goal kicker, Caleb Barabee, has injured himself like normal. So he can't really play as much as he normally does. Normally he'd be playing left back and taking all the kicks, and you can kick it pretty much to the other 18 without it hitting the ground at all. So great
Impressive.
redirect by Robbie Gladys.
That was nice.
Nice.
Right. Looks like Erskine is swinging it.
Yeah. This is just good soccer by Erskine. You can really tell.
I was going to say, correct me if I'm wrong, because obviously I don't have as much soccer experience as the two of you, but something they seem to be doing very well is settling the ball. They have a very soft touch when the ball is coming
Yeah.
at them. They're really
Yes.
able to just like settle
Good.
it without losing control too much.
Good touches, and then also they keep their shape really well, which helps because you know who to pass to.
Yeah.
If you know players are going to be where they're supposed to be, it makes passing much easier rather than trying to figure it out. And like that's swinging it around to the other side. That's quality soccer.
Yeah. That especially if your own team knows exactly when you're doing it, they can all move into their position a lot quicker than we can because we have to read the play.
Yep.
But they can call out something, and then everyone knows exactly what's happening. And it goes either way. We can do the same thing.
Yep. And it's different style too. Like
Garrett Godwin with a nice hustle
there
out
it is.
there.
He's got a nice hustle.
See if
See
he
if
can
he
get a
can
back
turn-
pass.
Oh.
Looks like there is a push.
He's taking that direct. He is taking it quick.
Nice,
No
just going
hesitation.
right for it. Ooh.
Oh.
Coach Zach
Coach
is
wanted
not a
to
fan
take their
of that.
time. That's-
Yes. Actually,
I did just get an update. The girls are up 1-0 on Erskine at the half.
Ooh, congratulations, girls.
Go love it.
yeah, a few games ago, I remember one of the teams we were playing against, they did that, but they were like in the center, and they did it instantly. Like as soon as the ball was handed to them by the ref, they took that
Oh,
kick.
they just immediately take it.
Yeah, and they got right in the box. I can't remember if they scored or not, but it was very dangerous. I believe that's what Garrett was trying to do, but
Yep.
we weren't prepared for it because normally we do take that slow. Great pass up the line by Curtis.
Yeah,
So
he
that's
might have thought he saw somebody there that he
Yeah.
could hit with that pass.
How hard is communication when you're on opposite sides of the field? So,
With the
for
coach?
example, like the coach was on the, if you're looking at the camera, it's kind of like to the back left is where the coach is positioned. Garrett was on the far right side of the field. So maybe.
Oh,
like,
he could definitely
just-
hear him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
how easily?
after
though?
the play.
Right. Like sometimes there's an echo, so sometimes he kicked it, and as he's.
I feel like in the middle of-
it. Like it's a lot easier to hear it say if the play
But
was
it's always
right
way
up
easier to
against it.
communicate with
Yeah.
the people. I can say coaching. Everybody hears you when they're playing the same side as you. When they're on that far
Yeah.
corner.
You know,
Because there's two different things. Is even if coach has a loud voice, there's hearing, and then there's like,
acknowledging it.
and hearing while you're in the middle of
Yeah.
in the middle of a play.
And part of it is if like you hear your name said, you're gonna get that. You're gonna hear it a lot better. I don't think that Coach Zach said Garrett's name, so he might have just not registered that he was saying anything. Because sometimes you're just so focused on what you want to do that you'll just kind of block everything else out.
Yep.
Good pace
Especially
back.
that blocking out seems to come in heavily when you have a chance to shoot. You really are so focused on that possible
Yeah,
goal.
saw
but-
some opportunities opening up. Saw some people moving around that might have given him a chance.
Good touch by Declan. Great pass by Blake.
Yep. Oh, and a nice
Open
pass.
space,
Oh, but a good
cut
step
off.
there. My number 14 from Erskine.
Out of bounds. Let it ball. Gets it to Cooper McGray.
That was Wes McGlue, the other captain, making a really smart step because the Hornets were building up. If he hadn't stepped in front of that, we were really building
Yeah.
up for some offense there.
I noticed that what they're doing really well is
Nice
job
play on the
coming
ball
out.
by Cole Johansson.
if they're next to us and we get a touch on the ball and it's not like right at our feet, they'll cut right in front of you, and then they'll block you from going forwards, and someone else will take that clear.
Tried to go with the through ball, but the defender knocked 17 there.
Good fight by Cooper to try and win it back. But
They have a really solid back four defense.
yeah, they're all pretty big as well.
Nice block by Logan.
Pass it center. He's going to go wide now.
Yep. Oh, and a nice touch.
Good for Logan to get all the way back there.
Yep.
Our wingers are a big part of our defense.
Off the head. Nice block.
Yeah. Logan up the line.
Can you hear the Erskine coach yelling to swing? She wants him to put that ball on the other side of the field.
Yeah. We can get more people. Hopefully, Ian can turn around. Yep. Send it to the left, please. Send it to the left. No. I mean, it's fine. It was a good ball.
Ooh.
Hard in the corner, but Cooper can catch up to that
Just gonna
easily.
save it. Put it back middle. He tried to.
Looks like it went off a white player, though.
Nope.
Yeah.
Thought it might have been a redirect off of Erskine, but
We did have a pretty good swing opportunity there, but Logan made a great pass to Garrett. So either one would have worked, really.
What's hard with this defense is you really are going to need to make a few good plays in a row to get it through.
Yeah.
Which is how a good defense works. It's not easy to beat. And we haven't even really tested their goalie too much to see how. It's funny, sometimes with a top team, you can't even tell how good their goalie is until late in the season because
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, they don't get tested that much. I mean, he looks like he would be a good goalie, but I don't think we've actually had to make him work.
Yeah. He's got it looks like he has very long arms.
Yeah.
But
Now, were you at the Miranda Cook game?
I can't remember. Wait.
At their
Oh,
place
this is really bad. How can I not remember if I was there or not?
a week ago?
yeah, don't know. Not really a big explanation for that.
I heard you get. It was a loss, but I love it. But I heard we played well.
Wait, what-
Miranda Cook's another really good team.
What day was it?
I don't know.
Miranda Cook historically a very good team.
Yes.
Wait, I know. Okay, now I know I
Coach
was
yells
there.
a lot.
I remember I was there, but I can't remember what happened at all. I can't.
I heard it was really close, but then I think it was 1 or 2-0, maybe 2-0. Oh, that was a nice idea. Couldn't quite get that pass to go through.
One of my favorite things is when it's the goalkeeper's ball. Everyone yells their name.
Just to make sure that he understands what his role is.
He needs to know that when the ball's going directly at the net to save it. So.
Now, do we know how much experience in net Cole has?
I believe he played a few years previously.
Okay, so this isn't like a.
But he
Yeah,
was not
possible.
playing goalie until.
No, he normally he wasn't playing goalie at all this year, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't really want to. But he's just the best man for the job at this point.
I mean, he's played well,
Yeah.
especially not having been a goalie.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get repossession here. Robbie steps on the ball. Ian hits it into open space. Well, he pokes it through. There's
Now that one was like kind of your blind pass to the other side, but you're just counting on the wing being where they're
Yeah.
supposed to be. It's not a bad idea to get that quick switch.
that is a pass that I like to make personally.
Mhm.
I'll
Dangerous opportunity here.
great clear by Robbie, but he's been kicked directly in the leg. It seems.
Yeah, you like to make that cross.
Yeah, so I'll play right back. Ian will be in the center. I'll kind of run up to the side a bit if we get possession. He'll hit it out to me, and I'm like a second wing. And then I can either hit it far or I can hit
just-
it into the corner.
Yep.
Or even just keep dribbling and take a shot because a lot of teams that we played against, they just left the whole entire far side open.
Sometimes those back defenders
Jeez.
get some really good opportunities to score, and nobody's marking you. Like if a team marks really well,
Yeah.
they never mark those defenders. So when the defender sneaks up, you get that open chance to really wind up and blast one. Wait, I'm not sure what you're asking, bud. Yeah, Ian Redstone about to make the throw in here. Oh, somebody's. One of the Erskine players coming off.
Good pass to Pano, but now Austin's been very strong this year at the sweeper position. He can just like see where the ball is going. He can get it every time. He just knows when to go.
Now, he was in the sweeper last year, right? It
No,
was,
it was Ryan Thibault.
oh, right.
Thibodeau. Yeah, he was very good. I mean, he'd played it like the whole game, every game since he was a freshman. Well, not since he was a soph.
Yep.
One of the years he did it.
Which
So,
is kind of what you want in your sweeper, to get that, like,
Yeah.
one of your best athletes, always out there,
yeah,
anchoring the defense. They do so much for communication and
yeah. They are the last line, so you just
Yep.
have to make sure that they can defend very well. And Austin,
tell the
Great
side
job. Yeah.
defenders, who usually are getting subbed out some, so you never know who's coming
Yeah.
in. You keeping communicating. They need to eyeball who the most dangerous players are on the other team to make sure we're ready for that.
yeah. So Caleb's going back in at left back now. Normally he plays the whole game, but he can't because of his I believe
It's dangerous.
outside of the net. It's a very quick shot.
Caleb plays defense, but he's somebody I could see sneaking up and blasting a shot on net.
Oh, yeah, he does that sometimes. Like sometimes you get the ball, you can just like run right through because no one expects it, and he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see him take a kick here. He's gonna do it with his left foot, and he's not a left foot. He
No.
can't kick hard with his right, but he
That
works hard on it.
That
He's
left-footed kick is better than a lot of people's right.
good. Yeah, he is
Not
quite
bad.
skilled at hitting the ball very far. So if he gets the ball anywhere from, I'd say, halfway between the half and the 18, he can take a shot.
There he goes, stepping up there as we spoke. Nice
And
job, Caleb.
Great pass up to the front line. Hopefully Caden can cut one off.
Caden, oh. As a forward, you have to hustle after those,
Yeah.
because even though 90% of the time that you're not going to get it,
That-
if he steals
that
that pass,
10%,
then you're a breakaway. You're right there.
Yeah, because you get it. They're the last line, so you just have to be faster than him. And if he doesn't expect it, then it's perfect.
Yep.
Just
Just
a
one
one-on-one.
bad touch or one bad kick, and you're
Yep.
off to the races, as they say. Parkin, when was the last time you played soccer professionally? Parkin,
Okay.
when was the last time you played soccer?
When the last time I played soccer? I was going to say professionally. As part of like a school, I was in 8th grade.
8th grade. Oh, you
Yes,
still
in
played up
terms
to
of
8th
like
grade?
doing things. Yes, I played soccer, I believe, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade before I made
Then
the
you went over to the
transition.
dark side.
Yes. Well, to be fair, my origin story was it was the middle school sports sign up, and
You signed up on accident for
there
the wrong
was a
sport?
line. Well, there
Oh,
was a
sorry.
line.
Continue.
So on the close side was the football lineup. On the far side was the soccer lineup, and I got like stuck behind the line, and then I just didn't really feel like walking around. So I guess I'm here. So I just stuck with it, and then I started playing football. But yes, I did play soccer prior to that. I've played soccer in various phys ed classes, both as a teacher and as a student. But
Ben has got the score. They're going to be flashing up on the screen. Off his phone. 1-0 visitor.
Yep.
Erskine up.
There we go.
Nice job, Ben.
But I
That's
still
a
got it
creative
if you're
problem solving.
asking.
You still what?
I still got it if you're asking.
What
if
position
anyone
did you
wants.
play?
I was primarily sweeper.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Did a lot of defense. Only had 2 own goals ever in my career, but I did have them.
Only two.
Only 2.
Only 2. Came in the same game, so, just chalk it up to a
Man.
bad day. But just trying to be transparent.
Is that
here.
against Lewiston?
Huh?
Lewiston?
Mount Ararat.
Oh,
Another
yeah.
good team.
Yeah.
I remember playing. Oh, my God. Those guys. I remember playing them in middle school. I was playing sweeper at the time. For some reason, they just loved to dribble the ball directly at me. It made defense so easy.
They were just so much faster.
I would
There was
just-
nothing you could do about it.
I would just stand still, and they'd dribble it into me, and then I'd get the ball. To be fair, I was very sore afterwards. And I can't remember what team it was, but some kid, he did a sweep kick and hit right above both my shin guards at once. It hurt
Not
bad.
great. You hate to see it.
I couldn't play for like a couple games because it was so
that
swollen.
big of an
Yes.
injury. Not great.
Cooper with a potential breakaway.
We're just
Good
under
job.
27 minutes to play, in case you're wondering.
Davis, what positions did you play when you were back in the day?
So I usually played all the way like growing up. I always played outside mid, which was great because I was fast and I had a lot of endurance. And then when Schaffelli was the coach, he changed my position. And I played stopper, so back in that defense. And at first I wasn't crazy about it, and then I came to really love it. Just robbing other people of the joy that they think they're about to get is very and it's not as much
On
pressure
brand,
as the
on
sweeper.
brand.
Yeah. I realized that was better than a real win for me was taking away someone else's win.
Yeah.
I
A
appreciate
lot less
it.
own goals at stopper than sweeper.
Yes,
also.
and a lot less responsibility. Your job was literally just go get the ball. Once I figured that out, I'm like, this is a fun position.
You know, I've actually heard from people who've gone to school with you that you were quite the player and you're very good.
Oh, really?
Yes, I have heard that.
I
I don't know
was-
if it's true, but
I mean, I wasn't
Who
that
are these
good.
sources?
I was all right. I like this. I want to know who the source is, too. I will say, I was not the goal scorers or anything like that, but we were the first Levitt team to go to the playoffs since, I believe, the 70s.
Whoa.
So that was nice.
And you went to high school, what, in the late 70s?
Mid-90s,
Ah.
Mr. Barkin.
Got it.
Jamie Ventura was here in the late 70s, I believe.
oh yeah,
That was his heyday.
Yeah.
Back to this game.
yeah. Back to the
back
game.
to-
Back to the game. I mean, I could spend all day talking about we came back against Telstar on our
but
senior night.
who would
and
wanna hear
who
about
wants to
that?
hear
Yeah,
about that comeback?
No.
Yeah. No one cares.
That's how right. Nobody wants to hear about that. How we made the playoffs even though we were down 2-0, but nobody wants to hear about that. So I'm not going to tell you about it.
Hear about what?
Shut down the lead scorer in the league. He's actually the record scoring leader.
Oh.
We shut him down.
For sure, don't talk
Come back.
about that.
But nobody wants to hear those stories.
I feel like you're kind of talking about.
No, I'm telling you, I don't
No,
want to.
you know,
I don't want to talk
you're
about it.
making
Like
a
he was the
very
coach's
bad
Point
son.
to say that he doesn't want to
Yeah.
talk about it.
Shaffelli told me that
but
I was
we are
going to come.
talking about
No,
it.
I don't.
No,
it's
he's-
not like
he's
nobody wants to
saying
sit
that he
here
doesn't
me
wanna talk
talk
about
about how like Shaffelli said if he gave up a goal, I was going to come out, and then I never came out because he didn't score.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear about that.
It's funny because you just said it.
No, he didn't. He said he didn't want
I don't want to talk
Yeah,
about that.
okay.
I'm here to talk about the game in front of us on the field. It's a 1-0 game.
I got it.
My
I got
goodness.
it. Yeah,
Heavens
yeah,
to
yeah.
Betsy.
We don't need to hear about my one victorious moment.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a nice move. Now he's going to send up.
Cooper,
Yeah.
get
Nice
a ball
job.
quick to Logan, or not?
Cooper's going to take that down to the wing, but shut down by 17. 17 has been.
He's pretty fast.
Yeah, and
He got
has
that ball
been.
and went quick.
Oh, killed. Sends it right back in to the Barabee brother.
Yep. Ian's gonna control this. Nice. Declan. Hopefully hits it wide. Right down the center.
Oh, Barabee almost
Got
got
something
He
on
did
it.
get a foot on it, actually.
Pass back. Off the
See if
line.
Blake
again.
sends it up line. Oh, we get to throw it.
Nice.
Now, again, correct me if I'm wrong because I don't have as much soccer experience, but this seems to be a fairly physical game. Like, there doesn't really seem to be a lot of, like, penalties getting called, but they still are, like, throwing their bodies around a decent amount.
And you can throw your
I'm not
body
sure.
around pretty well.
Well, that's what
yeah.
I'm trying to say. I'm not sure if that's sort of a typical regular thing
Yep,
at this
I would say
level,
this is pretty
or-
normal. And both teams are playing clean, so like I mean, you're seeing physical contact right here. Everything was
Ooh,
legal.
Great pass.
From body to body.
Yeah.
Blake does well in a physical game. I think that hockey.
Yeah. As long as you're playing the ball
Yep.
as well as the man, it doesn't matter. But if you're just playing the man, you will get called for it.
Yep. Keeping your arms down is the other thing. If your arms come up and you push off, you're
Yeah.
gonna get called. If you're shoulder to shoulder contact or
Yeah.
using your body to shield, totally fine.
I have been called for shoulder a few times.
If
but
you like
yeah.
charge in.
Well, no, it's like I'm next to him battling for the ball, and I'm like leaning over. It's because he was like.
Oh,
that
the little
tall.
guy always.
Yeah,
the little guys always get the calls.
It's so hard not to do it because he's right there. But mainly, if you use your hips, you'll never get called for that.
Yep.
Unless
And
you,
it, one advantage if you are that short player, you
Flopping.
can get away with pushing all
Yes.
game.
Oh, that.
Ooh,
Doesn't
there's
mean
a
you'll be able to
dangerous,
do it.
dangerous bid there by Erskine.
Yeah, they seem to like the outside of the net more than the inside, which is good for us.
Right. We have seen the net moving a few times, but it's been clear. Oh, that was Perfetto again on that one.
Good poke by Declan. He's going to take it out wide. Hope we get a quick clear.
Yep. Knocked down. Perfetto again. Sends a nice ball across, but there's nobody.
Right out of bounds. No one ran into the.
That was a
the
great
six.
ball he just
Yeah.
crossed if the wing had been able to get in there sooner.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things I learned when I was playing wing is you have to sprint in every time the ball's in on
Yep.
on the other side.
Yeah, well, and a lot of soccer comes down to, are you making the runs every
Yeah.
time? I mean, and that's probably similar to football, too, like a wide receiver
Yeah,
or something.
like
It's like
taking the players
knowing that
off.
most of the time you're not going to get it. Like, you still have to
Yeah, because
go
you got
all
to do
in.
100% of the time, because it's the ones that you don't take off, or the ones that you do take off, that there's going to be that perfect ball, that perfect like opening for you. So
Yep.
you really got to make sure and have every possible opportunity so that you can capitalize when it opens up for you.
Here we get a corner kick by Erskine. Nice low kick. Oh, he miskicks it.
And it's wide.
And wide.
Yeah. Those balls are really hard to hit on target. I know that from experience.
From missing. Share of misses.
Oh my! Yeah, we were doing the 77 tournament. There was a cross from Cooper. It was a bit too fast for me to read, and I definitely didn't whiff. But then again, it was the end of the day, and I could barely run.
That's where if it's...
Nice
Oh,
play.
nice play by Declan. Oh, there we go. Oh, but he just slipped. We'll still get a
Hopefully, quick ball.
chance.
Great
Nice
touch.
ball across. Nope.
We can get behind him. Almost got that block. Great steal by Blake Springer.
Yep. Blake's played really well in the middle of the field today.
Yes, he has.
Our midfield, like you said, has been impressive. It's getting past that defense.
Yeah.
Very physical play there by 14.
Now, cross. Great cross.
Great cross. We just didn't have anybody there.
Yeah. Fight by
BRB, nice
Wilson.
hustle getting back.
All right. They have an attack. All right. Out of bounds. Yeah. One thing about our defense is so there's two backs and there's stopper sweeper, so it's a pretty like standard thing. But we try to keep it as close as possible. What's dangerous is the wide run around the back. So either the wing has to pick it up or the back has to like really pay attention to that.
So you're saying like when the ball is on this side,
Yeah.
all four defenders are shifting there. So if they put
Yeah.
a wide cross, you need the outside mid to.
Yeah. So like if it's on the left side, the right
The
back
right
will
side
be in the
is-
center and it'll be open. Yeah.
And that, yeah.
So you can see Caden right now. He's covering the run on number
Yep.
16.
Oh, there it is, exactly like you just talked about.
See?
Yep, and that was, yes, you predicted that exactly. Almost to a bad,
Yeah.
almost to the detriment of Levitt.
Yeah. The problem was Caden the defender got a bit of a head start on him.
Yep, those outside mids have to be back. They have to
Yeah.
be between the goal side of their man.
Yeah.
And that also explains, on the other way, why you sometimes want to just cross the field.
Yeah.
Even if you don't totally see it, you're putting it where there's no defense.
Yeah. Even if you're not doing anything or getting the ball, stretching out their defense, spreading it out is always good.
Yep.
It's like what 14 just did there. That's a lot of what I do. That's pretty much.
Switch
Yeah. I like just receiving the pass from the midfielders.
Yep, and then sending it.
Yeah. No.
Oh, they called that foul.
Yeah. No. I don't really think that should have been called personally.
Right, I didn't think he did anything there. 1-0 Erskine, if you're just tuning in. Dangerous cross.
Great block by Austin Gates. Like I said, he's been playing very well this year. Top 18, and it's a goal kick for Levitt. Now Ian is going back in, and Phillips going in at wing, probably, I think.
Ian's probably coming in for Blake.
Yeah. I'd say one of the biggest things about the midfield is even like if someone follows someone, you need to see like the open space. See how there's no one around Ian right now.
Mhm.
So if we get the ball, you can instantly pass it to him. Do we have the ball? I can't tell.
Yeah, it's our throw.
Yeah.
Looks like it's Musso.
Number 22.
Thanks, man. I wouldn't zoom it too much because it makes it hard for people to watch, though.
Yeah, our one viewer.
Well, people, and we assume thousands later.
Yeah,
they're gonna watch.
thousands later.
Yeah.
People are still working.
I bet the Erskine.
You know,
the
the
Erskine
5:30
coach
crowd.
did ask us where to get it, so I'm assuming
The
they're watching
5:30
it.
crowd's really going to tune in. We're going to
Yeah.
see a big uptick once. We're big drive time radio. That's what people are going to do.
Maybe Erskine will be watching it on the bus on the way home. It's not that too long of a trek back to Erskine, though. Nice change of fields. Oh, 16 saves that. And that was a nice pass. Oh, this is some nice passing here by Erskine, if they are watching it.
Into open space.
Keeping it wide.
Good attempt by Phillip, hoping he gets back and cover it. Go center.
Oh, and then they just split a deep. Oh, I don't
Nice.
know what number that was for Erskine. They're going to call the PK. Oh, there's an injury there for Erskine.
Number 90.
I do not think it is a leg injury.
Yeah.
Possibly wrist.
Well, while they take care of them, that I will say, right before that, he made a really nice play to split two of our defenders
Yeah.
and coming and cross in. There might be a penalty kick here. I'm not sure what the call was at the end. I do believe he's in the box. Or if they just whistled it because of the injury. I'm not sure.
No, it's a penalty. It is a penalty. He
That's what I thought.
He called the trip and then
And then the yeah.
pointing at the penalty spot.
Meanwhile, nope. Keeps. Let's get on the on the huddle or the Levitt huddle there, maybe with the camera. That's a good idea.
Hearing from some of the Erskine players that he tripped over the ball, but may have also been some interference from us as well.
So 1-0. Let's see what the time is, Mr. Neto. How much time we got left? 15 minutes to go.
15 minutes to go.
Now, there are no timeouts in soccer, but sometimes in an instance like this, it gives you this opportunity to talk things over on if any sort of changes in strategy or anything you want to do, which is a rare opportunity. And I we'll see if the Hornets come out and change up formation or anything for this last 15 to try to get back in it. Now on Saturday, if you're a Levitt fan, or if you're an Erskine fan that's just a fan of Levitt sports, you're going to want to.
Likes to tune into Buzz Media.
Wants to tune into Buzz Media if you just like us.
Statewide, worldwide.
We are going to be bringing you coverage all day, starting at 10 a.m.
Do we have an order of events?
Labrie and Mallard are bringing you the field hockey games. Our own
Yep.
Bree Mallard and Caroline Labrie will be
Indeed.
10 a.m. bringing you the varsity field hockey game. Then I think they're going to bring you some of the JV field hockey game before we have to pull the cameras up here in time to get to the boys varsity game at noon. And we'll be bringing you boys varsity, boys JV, girls varsity afterwards. All those, I know the soccer teams are playing Oxford Hills. I'm not sure who the field hockey team's playing. I could probably figure that out. Then we'll have a little bit of a break before the football game, which was supposed to be covered by Munzing Media. They could not do it.
Oh, really?
And so, guess who's covering it? Is it going to be
Buzz
me and you
Media.
parking?
Sure isn't.
Oh, yeah, you're not even going to be at homecoming. That's right.
I'll be at homecoming for parts of it. I will be
Early in the day?
early in the day and late in the day. I have a
So you won't be back to football.
prior obligation mid-afternoon, so I will be missing a decent chunk of it. But I'll be here for the beginning and the end of homecoming.
It's a lot of wind
Yeah.
you're hearing there. Still have the Erskine player being treated there on the field by the trainer.
Appears to be an upper body
Let's
injury.
keep the
Not gonna
camera on the
speculate more than
players.
that.
So somebody who's
Yeah.
just happened to tune in, they see. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. No, the Erskine players. I heard them say it was he messed up his arm somehow.
Appears to be an upper body injury.
We will be back at it in a few minutes here. Erskine talking it over as well. Do we have the record? We know Erskine's undefeated. Do we have Levitt's record?
Still no.
I believe we asked earlier.
Yeah, no.
I am going
Insider
to.
information.
You guys' job to talk right now while I look up the heel point standings on my phone.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll hold them up to the camera.
Fantastic.
That's like we did before. But you need to find something to talk about.
That's the hard part because I don't know what to talk about.
So how much?
We didn't talk about homecoming themes. Oh, sorry, Parker. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say how much like adjustments based on the loss of a player is gonna be going on in there, or is there not really?
For Erskine?
Well, for both, I suppose. Like obviously Erskine, if they're missing a playmaker, but
For
is Levitt going to be like making significant adjustments, or is that not really a huge factor based on things? Because I know in some other sports it might be like if he's a very strong like right defender, they're going to push more to that side in particular, or whatever position it is. But does that make a difference in this case? Is that something that either of the coaches are going to be especially game planning for, or not really?
I think what you'll find is it's not going to be about that. It's going to be about how much time there is left and if we want to get into a more aggressive formation. I don't think it would be so much because of like an injured player. It would just be there's 15 minutes left, we're losing.
Right.
Now might be the time you either there's a couple things you could do. You could change your actual formation up, or you could take maybe, I don't know, and you might know the answer to this, Miles. If there's a defender who also could be a really big threat to score, this might be the time you throw them up at forward.
No, I think most of the time he just makes shifts to our play style. So instead of like changing up our formation, he'll be like, this person needs to do this. They need to look for this, because a lot of times he'll see stuff that the players won't see, and then he'll like point it out to us, and he'll really just direct us, and he's very good at that. He's played soccer for many years, and he's also coached it. I believe he coached college team as well before this.
I know he played in college. I don't believe he coached in college.
Oh yeah, that might
He
be.
played in college. He was a really good college player.
Yeah.
For Farmington. Oh, by the way, I do have our record. We started off the year tying Lincoln Academy 3-3. That's quite the shootout.
Not bad.
Yeah.
The Marana Creek game we lost 3-0. Gardner we defeated 3-0, and then EL we lost 4-0. Tough this year. We play some Class A schools.
Yeah.
And we're Class B for soccer.
We're Class B. Yep.
Class B. For
And it was the Marinica game that Matt got injured. So since then we haven't had our normal goalie.
Oh, so for the last few games.
Yeah.
Cool.
So another factor, how much is rest as opposed to rust going to make a difference as opposed to, like, how's that just going to factor in? Like, there's enough of a break in between, like, it's kind of like almost like a spread in the half.
Well, if
they're sitting over there on the sideline, how much are they, like, what are the coaches saying at this point to keep their heads in the game? What are they saying to, like, refocus them, make sure that they're, like, staying warm, ready to get in there?
You don't want to talk about an injury as far as being like an advantage or disadvantage. Obviously, the top thing in high school is the player.
Right.
But I will say that I think the team that's losing, getting a break is good.
Right.
Because you can, anything that could change up the momentum.
Yeah.
And rest up. On offense, you need all the speed you can get. So if our forwards can get a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, definitely. Because our forwards are pretty fast regardless, but if they get this amount of rest at like this point in the game, they should be able to bounce back a little bit better than they were before.
Yep. Their defense really isn't tired.
Yeah.
The style of defense they're playing, they're not running a lot. So I don't think a break really.
But also, like, So I said kind of at the beginning, like rest versus rust. Like it's nice that they're getting a break and they're kind of catching their wind, like maybe getting a little bit of a break. But there was also a nice flow of the game going on. They were kind of like had the adrenaline pumping, like they were like good. There were a lot of crisp passes. Is that going to have a negative impact, like them just sitting over there, maybe like losing some of that like connection?
So the momentum piece in soccer is huge.
Right.
Like a team can be completely dominating, and then you get halftime or you get a bad break, and then suddenly it looks like two different teams in the field.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wouldn't really call it a dominant one way or the other. Like,
No.
There seems to be a lot of like in the middle of the field plays. Like there's not like a ton of discrepancy based on like more shots on one net as opposed to the other. So it is kind of like a lot of midfield, even not dominant one way or the other. So.
And what you said is true, but I don't think you can say it's necessarily one team or the other. Like anytime this sort of thing happens, one team could enter fired up, or one team can be kind of distracted. I mean, if you're Erskine, and you're the coach, you probably don't want him to think, we got this game, it's over, and they get too relaxed right now.
Especially 1-0. Like
It's
one
right,
thing
it's
if
only
like
1-0.
3-0,
Although they do have
5-2, something like that, but 1-0. That's a
Yes,
That's a pretty
although it
nice
does look like they have the PK after this. The PK could be huge as well. If they sink the PK, the momentum immediately becomes Erskine.
Yeah.
If it's either saved or missed, suddenly Levitt has a big boost there.
Realistically, the weight of this game, like, it's pretty much going to be decided on this PK.
Yeah, a 2-0 game is with 15 minutes is
it's very hard.
pretty.
2-0, most dangerous
Yeah.
lead in sports, though.
Plus, they'll have like the mental advantage as well, because one of the big things is when we get back on the field, we have to be pumped up and ready to go. Normally, it would just be like in the center, like 50-50 play.
Right.
But now they have the ball in our 18 just for a free shot.
Yes. And if you get a save, it pumps up the defense. Like,
so depending on whether or not
crazy
we
how well
save
that
this-
momentum
Yeah.
changes things.
I'd say a big part of like how well our team plays is our mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Our team doesn't really get mad too easily, but I feel like it's just we have our moments. Every team has.
I will say it's every team. Soccer is such a mental game, and I'm sure it's true of every sport. But that if your head drops down, you spend 2 minutes feeling sorry for yourself, you can give up 2 goals and lose the game immediately. Whereas you start to get that confidence, and you start getting plays, and then suddenly you're winning every 50-50 ball, and all over the field, things start to change.
And the thing is, if they get if they have a good mentality and they score, it's only going to get better. So it's just it's kind of exponential.
It also is where like the leaders on the team make a big difference. I mean, clearly the coaching are getting fired up, but the leaders on the field, I don't even know who are the captains for Levitt.
I believe it's Ian, Caleb, Blake, and Garrett. Yep.
And so their energy
Yeah.
coming out can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Changing things. And I'm sure for Erskine as well, that the captains are going to set the tone. It seemed like a lot of their captains play back on defense, that solid D.
Yeah. Kind of like leading the pack.
Yep.
So. Well, from the back.
We can talk about homecoming for a minute.
Homecoming.
I'm gonna be playing then.
Are going to be playing homecoming, so you are going to be able to play. So, has there been any specific like game plans for a homecoming game because it is homecoming as opposed to just a regular season, or has there not been a huge difference?
Well, I'm sure we'll talk about it during these upcoming practices.
Right.
And even if I did, I wouldn't want to broadcast it to
Naturally.
another team. You know, and Oxford could also watch this to see how we're doing.
Not
you
a
know.
special like certain like plays or strategies or anything, but is there any just like added motivation, some extra juice going into the weekend, like knowing that it is a little more?
Well, it will be more important, and we will. There is the pressure on us, but generally our team's really good with pressure, and we'll kind of just turn it into motivation. Like, there's a lot of people watching. It's an important game.
Yep.
We're going to play better. We're not going to, be like, oh, my God.
Rise to the occasion, not falter in the spotlight. It's always
Exactly.
good. It's always good.
You're good at wording things.
Homecoming's a weird one, too, I'll say as a coach, because there's so many distractions. Like, you have a big crowd, and everyone's fired up, but they're also thinking about float and who.
In the game that was before that you're going to see your friends, like someone's like you're out at the field hockey game watching that prior to coming up to the soccer game, or like
Yes.
you're worrying about all the things that are going on during the week and worrying about like the extra, like
Yes.
you said, not really not being able to handle the pressure, but there's definitely going to be a bigger, more substantial crowd going on. on
And some
home
people, it
field.
depends
So,
on the player
lot of
too.
fac-
Like some
lot of different
players really
factors.
step up in that. Like they love the people, the biggest crowd you're going to get probably other than senior night.
Yeah.
And other people get distracted.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Personally, I love playing in front of a lot of people. I mean, it's like it makes me a little nervous, but honestly, it makes it more fun. if
Oh,
I'm being
yeah.
honest.
The one that's really fun is night games.
Yeah, night
Because the
games are
crowd, and then the other thing that happens is the grass gets wet, the ball starts slipping. Like it's crazy things happen
Yeah.
on those night games. It's totally different.
great. Yeah, and playing feels much better because you're not overheating. You're heating up from the cold.
Right.
It's great.
Yep. And you totally feed off the
Yeah.
emotions from the crowd. Yep.
Yeah, and if it's a home game, way better as well.
Yep. And of course, for us, if it's a home game on that field, it's smaller,
Yeah.
which is always a little bit weird and different. Like you can be on offense in 3 seconds. The ball can shoot down.
I mean, you're on camera, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on camera.
Wait.
What's up? My wallet's in my car.
Caleb Avery is here. This isn't a telethon, Caleb.
Yeah.
He's looking for $1. I don't know that we can help out.
It's also like in my bag. They are driving the ambulance on.
Yeah, there is an ambulance for this player.
There is, in fact, an ambulance.
So, but we'll.
Give it
All right, Caleb.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get outta here.
Focus on the game. Let's get out of here.
Go
Let's
back.
get outta here.
Get yourself
Let's
focused.
focus on the
Lasered in.
game. Get locked in.
My
We
wallet.
are live.
Okay, my wallet
are
is
live.
in my bag.
He's finding his $1.
In one of the pockets.
Anyone who's listening
Yes,
could
no
now
one
is now learning where Miles' wallet is.
But my keys are in my the.
Oh,
bag.
it's getting worse.
Yeah, what's the password to your phone?
The bag
while
over
you're
there.
at it? Don't say it. Don't say
Your
it.
social security
there's
number
a-
and
Home address.
1 2 3 4 5. Also 1 2 3 4 5. My keys are in my bag. Make sure you lock my car after. The camo one, the one I wear on my motorcycle.
I feel like a lot of private information being.
It doesn't matter.
You know, you could have taken the headset off and that's.
I don't care. I don't care. Honestly, it's fine. Plus, my wallet's always in a different place. So.
Let's get the camera on
Gonna
the
say, so right
warming
now,
up.
as we're getting closer
warming
to
up Erskine players.
restarting the game, it looks like they're starting to get some
Get some touches
balls
in.
out there, moving around, getting the blood flowing again, kind of getting back into that mental aspect.
Oh my! I'll be right back.
What's your favorite homecoming memory?
Favorite homecoming memory?
Apparently doesn't have any. What was homecoming theme your senior year? Do you remember?
I don't know if we had
I don't remember either, so I'm glad.
wait. Phineas and Ferb was definitely something that happened. Maybe it was Disney shows. I can't remember.
No. So no homecoming memories. Well, we're past that.
Can I share one of my least favorite homecoming memories?
Yes, absolutely.
So it was homecoming, obviously. I was a senior at the time on the football team, and I was not in a position that was usually allowed to run the football. And all during the week, I'd been asking, and I was said that, you know what, if we're playing good and we're up by a lot, then I'll be allowed to run the football. Maybe even on the goal lines, maybe get a touchdown. That was a possibility. And then as we're winning like 42-0 or something, we let up a single touchdown, and coaching was not a fan of that let up. So
so you were not
to run the
allowed.
football. Yeah.
I was actually hoping, no offense to you, Parkin, but I was actually hoping that story ended with you did get a handoff,
No.
and then you, fumbled it.
Fumbled it.
I don't know.
Terribly. No. The
Instead of
story was
just-
I never even got the chance.
You never got. Did you ever get a chance in any game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to make this about me again.
But-
like
right,
you
right.
said,
You don't want it- right.
didn't- I don't want to talk about
what did
how,
happen?
I made it into the Lobster Bowl because I was just good enough to make it into the Lobster
we
Bowl.
doing
At
this
what
again?
position?
How,
At what position?
Guard and nose guard, and then was
Right.
allowed to run the ball. Averaged 4 yards a carry. Not a big deal.
Well, wait, weren't
Gets
there
you in the Hall
Lobster
of Fame if
Bowl
you're in
running
the
backs?
NFL. What?
Weren't there Lobster Bowl running backs?
There sure were, and they carried it a lot more times. But I got one shot, one opportunity.
One carry, 4 yards?
One carry, 4 yards. Not a big deal.
You're in the record books.
Not a big deal.
You're down the list, but you're in there.
I mean, if you go yards per carry, not gonna lie,
That's
Probably
still not that good, but
4 yards
4 yards, I mean, it's
gets you in the Hall of Fame.
right. Well, in the NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
What is it, the Lobster Bowl Hall of Fame?
Yeah. What can you do? But
Did
anyway,
you,
in terms of favorite homecoming memories,
Wait, let's hear about this 4-yard carry a little bit
Okay,
more.
yeah. Back to me.
Fourth quarter, like late in the game,
Yeah.
and
The game really mattered. We were.
was it still close?
Not even remotely.
Okay.
We were up by a significant amount.
So it wasn't important.
No.
And then what was like the play? Like, was it just like straight up the middle? Like, what was do you even know the running plays?
57 trap.
Okay,
Of course
50s
I know. Of course I know
the
the running
57
plays.
trap.
Yeah, we have to know the running plays. I have to know all the plays.
And
57
you got a pretty big hole,
I did.
but you didn't make it that far.
Well, 4 yards. Do that 3 times, you get first down.
But you only did it once.
Yeah, but if I did it twice more, then
That'd
what
be a
can you do?
possibility.
But
We are in an injury timeout here.
yes, we do have a player from Erskine down.
Yep.
Ambulance is currently on the field, so that's taking a little delay out of the game. But the players are making sure to stay out there, stay warm, stay focused on the game that's at hand.
Pretty soon we'll be starting back up. It is 1-0 Erskine. They do have a penalty kick right when we come back. And there is 15 minutes to go. I'll throw that in the chat in case anybody at any point tunes in.
So, Davis, do you have any favorite homecoming memories?
No.
None?
No, I have a least favorite homecoming memory.
What's your least favorite homecoming memory? Are you also not allowed to run a football?
No, when I was coaching, we had a decent team. Not great. Not really a playoff team. You always get excited for your homecoming match. And we got the schedule, and the homecoming matchup was Maranacook, one of their state championship years.
Yep.
Not really who you want to play at homecoming, but you got to take what comes at you. So all week, of course, there was a lot of complaining that
Naturally.
we're going to get crushed.
Yep.
But being a master motivator that I am,
Obviously.
I spent the week talking about what the opportunity was. Because even a tie against Maranacook would put us in the playoffs. Like, this was a team that was going to go 14-0 and not give up a goal. When they came into the game, I think they were undefeated, and they'd scored like 35 goals and hadn't given up any.
Yeah.
We had scored a couple of goals and given up a decent amount. But you hope, you hope.
Yeah.
And then sometimes
Cinderella stories.
You're right? A miracle.
Yeah.
Miracles can
Miracles
happen.
can happen. Miracle on Ice, Rudy from Notre Dame.
Yep.
All kinds of feel-good, heartwarming
Stories.
Stories. Air Bud.
Yep, Airbud. It was not that.
Nope.
It was like one of those. It was like one of those movies, but like the early part of the movie when things are going very badly.
The first half of Miracle.
Yes, it was like that. And I believe it was double digits. You never want to give up double digits in soccer. That's
double digits.
Yeah, 10-0's not a good.
No.
Oh my.
10-0's never good, and it's really not good when it's your homecoming. Oh, also wait, this was a night game.
Ooh,
it was
under
the one year.
Oh, was
they
it
decided
like
to mix
was
it
the
up.
Friday night?
No, it was the Saturday night.
Oh no.
They had decided that it was unfair that football
Yeah.
always got homecoming with the floats.
Yeah. Which is true. So
they rotated
they were
it to us,
trying to do
but
their
the
best
one year
to
they
give the soccer
rotated to
team
us,
some
they
shine.
gave us the state champions to play,
Nice.
and it was not.
Did you get a night game after that?
I mean, we always had night games every year.
On homecoming.
But no, and we didn't even want. I was like, we don't even really. I actually. I mean, I like to promote the game. When I saw that game, I'm like, we could just play in the morning. I'm happy to switch out of that time. But we bought into it. I think the players bought into it too until second or third goal hit the back of the net, and then you start getting this is
Not good.
this is not what we wanted. Not what we wanted.
I was,
Yeah. Sorry.
No. Okay. So, speaking of losing to double digits.
Oh yes.
I remember it was the first game of the season, either 8th grade or 7th grade year. We played Mount Ararat. I wasn't playing because I didn't do my paperwork. I was an irresponsible middle schooler. And apparently, I think it was 12-0 that we lost.
Oof.
And we played them later in the season. I was playing this time, and we actually tied them. I think it was 2-2 or 3-3.
Now that is a Disney or a sport.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was quite the accomplishment, and honestly, probably one of my favorite achievements.
Yeah, you should feel proud of that.
Nice.
Oh, besides
Ararat, that's
another
one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah.
Besides what?
I remember, I think it was sophomore year. I took a kick from like.
Wait, you don't want to
40
talk.
yards
You don't.
out.
You don't.
I
need
don't want
to-
to. I don't want to talk about it.
How far?
Who would
How
want to
far
hear
was it though?
Like 40 yards.
Yeah, but you don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it.
Absolutely absurd.
It's like
Who wants to hear about that?
Nobody wants to hear about that.
no one. No
Did
one.
it go in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But we don't want to. We don't want to talk about it.
We don't.
Was
we
it
don't
a
do that.
crucial part of the game?
I can't remember.
Oh, you just
Okay,
lie.
okay.
I mean,
I think it was. I think it was like.
there's a whole little bit was going to keep going if you like.
Actually, no. I think we were
flow
like,
there.
we were down like 5-0, and that gave us 6 goals. So
Gentura is messaging me. He should be watching the stream. He asked how the stream went. Nice. There's applause as our. So we should be soon starting back up.
Yes.
Hopefully
Here's hoping
Jamie
that
Gentura's
the
gonna be
Erskine
tuning in on
player
his
is all
phone.
right. Currently getting loaded into the ambulance and being
Yep.
driven off the field as the players are continuing to warm up.
Both teams getting ready. Now this has been a long cool down. So this.
Yeah.
So they really
we've
gotta
stopped
focus
for 20 minutes,
Been a while.
25 minutes.
yeah.
This could really change things. But like we talked about,
It's been 20 minutes.
this PK becomes just
Yeah.
huge right now.
Crucial. And it's really just a gamble. It's
Yeah.
like you have to pick 1, 2, or 3. Is he going left, right, or center? And you got to go for it.
Yeah. Or you hope you bailed on and he misses it.
Yeah.
But no offense to
this
Erskine
is
fans who
also-
are watching later, because obviously I'm. But you know,
Yeah.
This is
as a
also
Levitt commentator.
Cole. How many PKs has he taken in his
Has he had
short
to
stint
face?
as a
I think we took PKs on him the other day. So,
practice?
Yeah, in practice.
okay.
But I don't
You
know.
gotta.
It's-
If you're
it's
Cole,
hard.
you gotta guess. Right?
And it's also like, I mean, it's just you and the other guy. It's a lot of pressure as well. So you just.
Yeah, it's a
and
real
it-
head-to-head
yeah.
matchup. Our guys versus your guys.
Mano
See
y
who's
mano,
better.
as they say.
Yep.
Yes.
Showdown at sunset.
I hate when when PKs end the game. Have you ever been in a game that's been decided on PKs?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And I can't remember what happened.
No,
You're gonna find
just
this
a
on me.
wealth of
I don't.
you
information.
don't remember
My
a lot of key
God.
events?
No, I don't. I just remember math. And that's it. That's all I got. No, I think we won off kickoffs a few times, but I mean, because we have pretty good penalty kick takers. I remember freshman year, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be one before I injured myself, but it's fine because I'm getting back into it after another injury.
Erskine coach was just out in the field directing her players. The ambulance is now driving off the field.
Yeah.
You
But
can
it-
hear the players trying to get each other pumped up and
Yeah.
psyched up on the field.
Yeah. If it does go to penalties, I believe the people that take it would be Ian, Cooper, Garrett, Caden, and Austin. Those are 5.
That's your top 5, you think?
Probably.
All right, Cole. About to take this shot.
All right.
And that's number 24 for Erskine?
Number
Yes, it is.
24.
So that is Holden McKenney. But simp the PK. This is all Holden and Cole right here.
Very suspenseful moment, I have to say.
Letting the tension build.
All right. Just go wait for the whistle.
Crucial play right here.
And when it bounces out, we got to get in that box as quick as possible.
Right. You definitely don't want to give it up on the rebound. Oh, what a save! And he scooped it up. Wow.
Hansen. Absolute great play.
Wonderful
I-
save.
Now we're talking about the momentum.
Ice in his veins.
1-0 game.
Cole Johansson.
15 minutes to go.
An absolute stud of a goalie in there. You'll love to see it.
Beerby.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Logan's going to get it. Oh. A little bit of a miss kick there.
Great pressure by Logan.
Nice.
Logan just ran the whole length of the field.
Logan really
He
just
does that a
fired
lot.
up.
Yeah.
You can see him returning to his position on the other side of the field. Or you can't. Clear out to side by Austin. Hopefully Connor can cover for him when he goes wide.
I feel like we can't emphasize enough what a great save that was by
That
Connor
was
Hansen.
Yeah,
great.
that was
After a
awesome.
20-minute
save.
delay, after like cooling down,
Not even being the
safe,
goalie
not being
until
the primary goalie,
right.
Yeah.
and getting in there and being able to make that save and play cannot be talked about enough.
Garrett making a great dribble down the field, using his pace to his advantage as he
Oh, he's
blasts
gonna
past that defender.
try to get that across, but well picked up by 17.
is there.
17.
He's always there.
Yep.
Nice step by Connor. A little bit dangerous, but it worked out. Shot coming in, maybe.
Oh, 16 tried to dribble in, but
Block.
got it taken away.
Declan fighting for this
Oh.
ball. He falls down.
Declan losing his footing a little bit.
Nice
Great
job there
by
by
Ian.
Ian.
Comes at him from his blind side.
Everybody, like, there's a lot of things that are just a little bit off here on both teams. It's a dangerous time for someone to score. Great
Oh,
ball.
Gary Gunn turn on.
17's there again. But he
Yeah.
fumbles a little bit. Good ball forwards. Declan with the ball. Hopefully going to make it clear. Good pass to Blake. Cooper.
Nice
Good
save.
And he kicks the ball off of 14's leg to get us a throw in.
Here, Ben. Don't zoom in too much. Keep it out so people can get a good view of what's.
Nice throw in.
Throw.
Great by Garrett
Garrett.
filling up the open space.
Garrett did a nice touch
Logan
to keep
taking
that
the
away.
ball, putting it in the box. Caden.
Caden puts it in the middle. 17.
Those are the hardest passes to get to the ground for an easy dribble. Stopped by Robbie, using his body to his advantage.
Nice job, Robbie. Yeah, there we
Over
go.
Each other, and it is a ball for us. Ian going to take the kick. Hopefully we can get up quickly.
Yep, we're getting some people up the field here. This is the most. Sometimes these directs are the best chances against a good team to get bodies up the field.
Yeah. A lot of the time on corners we'll only have 2 people back, and then we'll just send the rest up. Normally I'll play what we like to call
Caleb with a nice steal. You call it what?
We call it garbage. So
Oh, yeah.
I'll go to the outside and I'll take a shot from a good distance. Just hope it goes in.
Nice communication there.
Oh my God!
Oh, there we go. Got the call.
Literally jumped onto Austin Gates.
Yep. Austin's style of complaining to the ref is very understated. He did a little hand motion, but then just kept playing like, really?
He's a pretty mellow person.
Yes,
and
even him wanting a call was very mellow right there.
it's just like pure rage, but he contains it, you know.
Pure rage. That's what that was.
Yes, that is his rage
That's
right there.
That's as enraged as Austin gets. He just goes
small hand
with one
gesture.
hand. Nice ball. Hornets are looking good
Pass
since this
back.
restart.
Sends it up field 17 with another block.
That's going to go.
Wait for Cole.
Nice pick up by Cole.
Looks like Cole's going to try and get this to Caleb for a kick. Oh! Steals the ball.
We have someone in the chat finally,
Very
Jamie
physical
Gentura.
game. Jamie Gentura.
Cheering on the
What is he
save
saying?
by Cole.
Cole
Heck yeah,
Johansson.
Cole.
Yeah. Thank you for your lovely comment.
I believe that is the first not one of us to comment.
I mean, he's kind of. We did tell him to watch the stream.
Right. All right.
Yeah, we'll count it.
Hornets going to get a throw-in down deep in their end. See if they can build up some offense and get things rolling. Oh, that's going to go back to Erskine. Oh, slide it right by Carrot.
Yeah, the thing about this field is it's very bumpy.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to lift your foot a bit or else you risk it going over.
Yes.
It,
Which can be our advantage because at least it's our field.
yeah. And we're a bit
It's nice sometimes when you play the teams from Southern Maine. They're used to like the fancy rich field. So like, you're in Turner now. It's very green. Some years it's more mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
It was-
typically like right around
The goal areas?
right in front of the goals. It's
Field's
a
looking good.
a lot more dirt than grass. But
Oh, great dribble by
looks
Blake
good this
Springer.
year.
Shots
Yeah,
Springer.
we played a game in the mud and completely destroyed the top of the 18 over there.
Gates sends it a nice long ball, but 17 is there to knock it down, get things going again.
Ian following the ball, reading it.
So
very
for soccer, are mud games fun or is that more annoying and a hassle than anything?
Defense.
Because there's something to be said of like it just being muddy and rainy and sliding everywhere and just say kind of being
If
a
you're
disaster.
winning, it's fun.
Yeah. If you need to take a shot, it's really hard because you can't plant. You'll just kind of slide, and because you're used to your cleats just stopping you on the spot, but the ground will move, and then your cleats are full of mud. And remember game at Gray New Gloucester, the field was like sticky, so it would fill the cleats and you wouldn't have any traction. It's like playing in. Just
You got to be a mudder,
Yeah.
and you got to play mistakes. I liked playing offense in the mud because the defense is going to make a mistake. Meanwhile, definite sense of urgency here. Oh, big bounce.
Good job by Declan bodying him.
Yeah.
Just tries to make the clear. It's two on his back. It could be dangerous. Great steal by Robbie. And makes a move to the outside.
Send someone out.
A little bit of a missed kick. Austin steps very well.
Mr. Netto, what's the time? 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go.
We are
We have
down
playing
by
well,
one
but
goal.
yeah, we're playing well, but we have not solved that defense.
Yeah.
Oh, nice,
Right,
another
so
nice
Good
save.
by
And then Cole pounces right on the ball after the save.
Yep.
That having no hesitation there is great, and sometimes it's hard to dive at it because the other guy's running straight at you. You can't be afraid of their feet. You will get kicked by
yeah.
the keeper. Great.
Nice job by Ian. Gets it up. Cooper's going to drop it back to Garrett. Garrett's going to go deep now. Can't quite connect. Hey. Green throw it.
Green throw. That is.
I don't not want to criticize the ref today. Actually, I feel like the referee's been good. That is not the correct call.
No, it's a great call by the ref, for our team and stuff, but. And he's got all the power. He can do whatever he wants.
Ian getting ready to make the throw in. Sees Blake.
Oh.
Couldn't get there though. This
Declan's going to send it back in, hopefully.
nice job trying to get it across the other side. See if Blake can get a touch on it. Nope.
Oh,
Erskine's coming back the other way.
There. Phillip gets right on the guy. Swinging around the outside. Good positioning. A little bit of a miss kick, though.
Turn gave a get out of here, Miles. I'm not sure what that's referring to.
Oh, did I say something?
I would
Did I offend
2 minutes
him?
ago, you said something to.
I said I was talking about his comment. Oh, maybe it was because I was saying it's fine. It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
They don't, you know, they
Although
don't
we
want to hear
can't-
about it.
He is like 50% of our viewing audience, but so
Yeah.
we're down now around 5 minutes to go. 4:26.
Yeah, we can't make half our viewers angry.
Sure can. Sure can't. Current viewers 4.
That's a great kick.
Those numbers don't match.
Getting
up.
in.
Well, never mind then.
Here we got
Viewers 2.
Barabee.
It looks like there's been.
Barabee's going to try to beat him down to the corner, but 17 just bodies the ball away from him. Great defense.
The other Barabee trying to contain the guy on the side, but another one made a run. Good positioning. Robbie's got to get in front of this guy. He does. And a great clear by Cooper.
Yep.
So for our team, I believe that we changed around what positions each player was playing.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Cooper's out back.
Yeah. So I think he wanted more pace in like the
That's a
midfield
good
and the
call.
back because we don't have some of our defenders playing all the time. Like Kale wasn't playing all the time, and normally I'd be playing right back.
We'll mix up a little bit. Also, maybe Cooper will sneak up if you get a chance.
Good throw by Logan Barabee.
Out of bounds. It's another throw.
Garrett plays the mental game, makes him panic and kick it out. Right field kick to Phil, kicks it back.
Oh. Erskine player gets it.
Kick to
You
Caleb.
got a lot of space here.
Who will cross it to
Switching
the side,
around.
Give it to Cooper.
Cooper needs to send this back in. Oh, nice cut
Great
back.
cut.
Looks back to Garrett. Oh. There we go. We got the call.
Looks like Phillips limping a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, he
Yeah.
seems fine.
He's walking it off. He'll be all set.
Probably just going to be a bruise. So we
Is that
have
Cooper getting ready to take that?
Yes, it is Cooper.
Thought that was hard to see from the side. Nice ball.
Kick.
Perfect kick.
Ooh.
Oh, it's set. Was that
Garrett takes
Garrett
good ball.
blasted it into somebody. I don't know. I didn't catch the number for Erskine, but somebody went up and really made a nice header to knock that out.
Yeah, that was some good defensive play by Erskine there.
Uh-oh. Austin.
Great clear by Austin.
Yep, and he saved the corner just to throw in.
Austin looking for a quick clear. Gets it to Logan.
Here we go. Barabee's cuts it back.
Passing in the center. Phil just barely missing the ball. Clear by Austin.
We'll see it.
Ian. Hopefully
Coach is
gets
yelling
it
at him to
on.
go deep down the field. Gets it to Springer. Springer mistouches
Pulls
it, but
back.
keeps the ball. Oh, and then stolen away by Erskine.
All right, now there's one offender and 5 defenders. Cooper, not used to playing defense, is mispositioned.
What's the time, Dale?
slightly.
1 minute exactly to go.
1 minute left.
All we have to do is score.
Hornets, if they can get the ball up the field, they're going to send everybody.
Yeah.
But we're going to need to get that ball up the field.
And they're going to play slow.
Yep. It's another throw for them. And then oh, he's stopping the clock.
Oh.
And
Oh, we thought we were going to get a goal kick out of it, but a great save by
great stuff by Cooper. A
Erskine.
little bit wide.
Erskine killing the final seconds here.
We'll put Caden in at defense. Or not. Oh, no, he's left wing. Never mind.
Now we get a goal kick. We are going to send that up with everything we got.
Great kick by
But
Cole.
that is
That's
game.
And there we go.
Tragic
Good
loss.
bid, but great game by Erskine to shut it down. Hornets played really well.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
that's
solid
all.
game. Again, a 5-0 team.
Yeah, that was a very
Only losing
respectable
1-0,
showing by the Hornets.
Like, that's a well-fought game.
All right, thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
And tune in for homecoming.
Catch you next time.